YouTube, welcome to this edition of the Secondhand Gamer. Today we are going to be looking at replacing a 72-pin connector in your NES. Many of you know that when you turn on your game system, usually this is what happens. Of course I don't have a cartridge in here right now, but you might get tired of doing that and then still having to fidget with it and getting it just right. You can never just turn on the console and have it play. Let's see how long it takes for me to get it to play. I'm actually surprised it was this easy to play. So, as many of you collectors of the NES may know, it can be quite a challenge to get your cartridges to start up and work properly. So, the 72-pin connector that you can buy and replace yourself is a cheap way to alleviate that problem. So we're going to see just how much of a difference it makes before and after. I don't like how easy this started up, so let's put in another game and hope it doesn't start up too easy, or else I just bought this for nothing. There we go. Flicker, flicker. It's blowing it. Let's find a bit more challenging games. Alright, first up, we got a pile of 5 additional games here. Some of them start up, some of them don't even start at all, so we're just going to see what happens. First up, Super Mario Brothers by itself, no Duck Hunt, no Track and Field. No blow test. We'll wiggle it a little bit. I'll throw the Game Genie on it just because the Game Genie sometimes helps with that. We're going to test that. Trying to use all the tricks. Okay, this is getting frustrating, so I'm happy. I want it to be frustrating. I give up on that one. Next up, I got some games. We'll save those. We'll try Dragon Warrior. This one wasn't starting really for me at all. Okay. Next up, these games all have a bit of water damage to them. Some of them play on the Retron, which you may remember me reviewing, and the Retron plays games a bit better. We'll boot them up. So we're going to try Krusty's Funhouse. Next, Punch-Out! So, now that we have a baseline as to how these games operate, we're going to unplug this, everything. We're going to get the tools gathered up, and we're going to put this guy in right here. Now, as you can see, I don't even know what's up yet. So, these 72-pin connectors you can buy new off of retailers like Amazon.com. Which is where I got mine from, in America. I only say that because if you've ever ordered something from China, it's not that it's crap, it's just that it takes a month to arrive. So I got mine in about a week or two. So we have our 72-pin connector here. I'm just going to leave that in the package until I'm ready to take it out. and it cost about $10 roughly to get that. So if that's all you need to fix your NES, $10 is nothing. Let's see what happens. Alright gang, so this should be the easiest video game fix you'll ever have the opportunity to do. All you got to do is take out some screws and switch some parts over. So the tools you will need is a screwdriver. Phillips, number 2. You see you have your 6 ports, or your 6 holes right here. Go ahead and take those out. Let's speed that up. Alright, you may notice that there is a customer service and warranty repair phone number. A toll-free number. So, since this was manufactured in the 80s, let's give them a call and see if this thing's still under warranty. 1-800-422-2602. And want to make sure. And 1-800-422-2602. Let's call. Put that on speaker.
Hi. Thank you for calling Nintendo. Let's connect you to a specialist quickly. Let's get started.
Wow.
For internet connections or to reset parental controls, press 1.
No.
For any console or handheld that is not working as expected, or for help using a feature or accessory, press 2. For existing order, repair, or billing questions, digital promotion, Club Nintendo, Nintendo account, or anything else, press 3.
Let's press 2.
For Wii U, press 1.
No.
For Wii, press 2.
No.
For Nintendo 3DS and Nintendo 3DS XL, press 3.
No.
For any other Nintendo DS system, press 4.
Nope.
If your system wasn't listed here, press 5.
5.
Return to the previous. Please note, due to the age of the NES, Super NES, and N64, and the limited availability of parts, we no longer provide factory service. With a Wii U or 3DS, you can download many games released originally for the NES, Super NES, and N64, as well as the Sega Genesis and TurboGrafx systems. You will now be placed in line to speak to one of our specialists.
Well, that was a waste of time. Guess we'll have to fix it ourselves. Okay, so we got the screws off. Don't lose them, okay? Don't lose your screws. Next, we got to take off this shell right here. We got about, what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws that we need to take off. So I'm going to cheat and make it fast. Now, I recommend if you're going to be taking apart your NES console, that you get a normal screwdriver like this. These multi-tools are great. Next, we got to take off the spring loader. And then you got access to the board here. We are now ready to change out the 72-pin connector after I eat dinner. Got some meatballs, spaghetti and meatballs. Now we're ready to get this thing fired up. Almost. So first thing first, you got another protective plate under here that you can move if you want. It's just held into place by the serial port on the bottom, but it doesn't really do much for you. So what you gotta do, this is your 72-pin connector right here. All it does after you take all the screws is it slides off. You gotta apply some pressure to it. Just be careful not to, rip apart the circuit board or anything. Snap it in half, whatever. Pop! Alright. So, they just look exactly the same. Just one's new. So you just gotta remember how to put it on. Isn't really hard. So, the longest part is going to be the top. So all you do, you see you have this board here, kind of looks like how the connector looks on the cartridge, I'm just going to take a toothbrush to it real quick and clean it up a little bit. This is how I normally clean cartridges, so except with some alcohol. You can see the video I did on that as well. Then we'll put our new one on. Just push it on there nice and snug. Again, be careful. Make sure that's nice and snug on there. Get this plate back in place. There we go. Alright, for the benefit of testing this out, I'm not even going to blow on it. I'm just going to stick the cartridge in and see what happens. Starts right up. Test run. I'd say it works. Doesn't look like it lost any video or audio quality. It's in there really snug. How about Dr. Mario now? Good enough for me. Nice! The son of the Virgin, listen now to my words. It is thought that in ages past, Edric fought demons with a ball of light. That's nice. Now that we know blowing helps, let's revisit Mario. Alright. Well, there you have it, guys. As you may be able to tell, it definitely gives you a better connection. Doesn't guarantee that it will play all your games, because your games may be bad. But the games that are good, they'll go ahead and get up for you a lot easier, faster, harder, stronger. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope this helps you in any sort of way possible. And have fun and stuff.